Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Salman17. I want to make a big apology about not making videos for a long time because it's kind of hard for me to pick a topic to talk about, and also I don't do videos every single day. Like I said, I don't want to make YouTube as a career. I just do YouTube just to talk about entertainment, about my own opinions about certain things, and so on and so forth. Because YouTube has been very strict with its copyright and its rules, and it's just been really difficult to do videos that are more interesting, more edited out. I still want to do the 500 subscriber special episode. Maybe I will do a video talking about Cartoon Network and how that impacted me, or talk about my PS2 and the fact that it hit 20 years old now, and wanted to maybe do a 500 special talking about how PS2 made my childhood and how it impacted me, my love for gaming, and so on and so forth. And it's good. But the topic we're going to talk about today, and it's a topic I'm actually kind of not too fond of talking about, because some certain people, especially certain fans of that genre, are really super sensitive, and they say, "Oh, you don't know anything you're talking about and whatnot. You're not watching enough or searching it enough," and yada yada. And we're gonna talk about anime, and mostly about modern anime, and how I think what has happened to action genres of anime. And I don't know, man. I don't know what the title of the video is gonna be. I feel like modern anime, I don't know, man. It's just it's really hard to talk about it, because I feel like modern anime has way too many of the same genres. We have too many isekai genres, or comedy genres, or off-brand genres that they don't even differentiate from off-brand. Off-brand itself. I apologize, man. It's so annoying that I haven't talked to anyone for years. Oh my god. And we have so many of the same genres in modern anime that it's just I'm just gonna kind of I feel like it's kind of tiresome, honestly. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not that kind of audience, but I feel like when I look at more of the older animes, I feel like older anime had more variety with them. They have way more genres, and every time you look up an anime of the 90s or even the 80s or even hell the mid 2000s, each anime had its own unique and different genre. Some were action genres, some of them were off-brand genres. Some of them were comedies. Some of them were just slice of life genres. Some were even isekais or whatever. We had so many genres back in the day. We had even horror genres and stuff like that. And when comparing it to the modern anime we keep getting nowadays, it just feels like modern anime doesn't have that much variety compared to the older anime we had back in the day. Now, it's kind of hard for me to talk about this specific topic of anime, because I did not grow up with anime as much as many other animators, well-known animators, or anime enjoyers, or weebs, or whatever, who grew up with that genre and just consuming it like it's the best thing that has happened since sliced bread. But it's not like I have anything against anime, but I just feel like with modern anime, I feel like the genres are basically the same thing over and over again, and it's just we have barely any variety. Of course, there are of course some action genres like shonen stuff, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and other stuff, but My Hero Academia as well. But it's just it's like we barely get that, and every time we do get maybe some kind of interesting story, it's always like gets cut off by fan service. And I'm not against fan service. I'm not like one of those people who says, "Oh, fan service is bad. It's just awful." No, I never say stuff like that. Like, part of me still kind of enjoys fan service, but when you put that fan service above the story and the care and the writing and yada yada, then I find issue with it, because it's like, oh, there's gonna be a serious moment, but then it gets cut off by some I don't know, jiggle physics of a female character, stuff like that, and I just feel like sometimes I feel like modern anime doesn't have as much variety as the older animes. Like, of course, older animes had fan service as well, but I feel like with older animes, I feel like that with fan service, they actually knew when and how to use it. They don't, like, when there's a serious or dramatic moment, it doesn't get cut off by, I don't know, some kind of woman's, like, body part or something like that. No, that dramatic moment or a serious moment stays because they try to tell a story that is serious or dramatic or whatever, because the whole point of I cannot speak today. Oh my god. The problem with the difference between older animes and modern animes is, with older animes, they knew that they were telling a story with a lot of them, and it doesn't just be like, oh yeah, this it's they don't also turn every single female character into a brainless, like thirsty female who wants to get on with it with the guy. They even in older animes, older female characters in animes have more personality than modern female anime characters, because a lot of it's like I said, it's kind of hard for me to talk about. Some people might not agree with me, but I feel like with modern anime, I feel like every single female character is the same type every single time. It's like every single female character in modern anime is just like, oh, I want to bang this guy, I want to bang this girl, yada yada. Like, they don't have, I don't feel like they have unique personalities anymore. They all feel the same. They feel all the same as the same character. The reason why I enjoy things like Lucky Star, for example, is because each female character had their own unique personalities. Konata, for example, is a laid-back weeb who enjoys video games but doesn't like studying. There was another character, I forgot her name. I have for me, it's hard for me to remember names. But there was another character who was like very strict, is very bossy, is like has really into studying and takes things seriously, but at the same time she there are times she respects Konata for being herself and actually making making choices that are fun and not like super strict and are all about rules and stuff like that. And that's what I like about things like Lucky Star, because each character had a unique and distinct personality. But nowadays, with female characters of anime today, it feels like every single female character is just the same. Of course, they probably have different body types and whatever, but they still have it's like they don't have unique personalities anymore. They all just feel like the same archetype over and over again, and it's just kind of tiresome at this point. Of course, there are a few exceptions, of course. I do enjoy Spike's Family. It's a comedy, of course. It's not that serious. It's a rom-com, basically. But at the same time, it's just a few good modern animes does not equal the fact that modern anime is just oh yeah, it's getting better or whatever. And another problem I have with modern anime compared to the older animes is the fact that modern animes all look the same, man. All of them just look exactly the same, and I just, man, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'm just pulling bullshit out of my ass or something like that. Some people might think, but it's like, when I look at modern anime, I just feel like a lot of it just looks exactly the same. Like, they use the exact same art style. They look exactly the same. It's just like, it just looks the same to me. But while with older anime, each anime had a unique personality. Each had a different art style. Like, for example, if you look at things like Cowboy Bebop and compare it to, like, I don't know, Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z or something like that, you could actually tell the difference between the art styles of these shows and how they look and how they feel. Like, Cowboy Bebop, for example, is more darker and more serious story-driven show. Like, it has a bits of pieces of comedy as well, but it's more like a detective kind of like bounty hunter show. It's not that bright all the time. While things like Dragon Ball Z, it has like brighter moments, but it's more like action-packed. It's more badass. Everyone is just like six-packed Super Saiyan and stuff like that. And also compared with Sailor Moon, it's more cutesy, it's more girly and stuff like that. It's like more brighter, more hopeful kind of show. But with modern anime, I feel like just everything looks the same. It doesn't have like a unique art style or unique personality. Like when you pick up an older anime, for example, like, it doesn't matter if you pick a character or iconic character or pick the anime name of it. When you pick that anime and you look at it, it's just like you, through visuals, you can actually recognize what it is, what kind of tone the show will have, what it represents. Well, the modern anime, no matter what modern anime you pick, it all looks the same to me, and it's just like, and it's like when I pick one modern anime and compare it to the other one, it's just like, what's the difference? Like, I don't see much of a difference between the two because they basically look the same. Now, people might argue that I'm not looking hard enough when it comes to like anime, especially modern anime, and that's because for me, modern anime is not as good as compared to the older anime. Like, older anime is just like I said, with older anime, there's more different unique genres. There are more unique different art styles. Each anime, when it comes to older anime, each anime doesn't feel the exact same thing. Like, each anime has its unique genre, its unique art style, its unique tone. And you could just tell by looking at it and just like, oh yeah, that's the... Like, for example, Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh yeah, I recognize this one. Like, even when it comes to character designs, you can tell where are they from, what genre these characters are. But when it comes to modern anime, when you look at these unique characters or whatnot, iconic characters, like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, they look fucking, like, every single female character, for example, looks exactly the same, and of course, like I said, there are a few exceptions. Like I said, Spy X Family is a good example for this. Like, it actually has a unique identity. Like, when you look at the like characters like Anya, you already can tell she's from Spy X Family. She's unique. Another anime is Freyrin, the Freyrin anime about the elf, and you can already tell the difference that she's from this show and she exists there. But when it comes to more like other animes, modern animes, it's like a lot of it looks exactly the same, and it's just, I'm not interested. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves I have with, like, also with modern cartoons. Like, every single modern cartoon looks exactly and feels exactly the same, and because of that, it's because of those reasons why I go back watching older cartoons or older animes, because they feel more unique and more artistic than compared to modern animes. Like, a lot of modern animes, another pet peeve I have is that a lot of modern animes also use too much CGI, computer-generated animation, and it just feels more cheap compared to older animes. I understand it's like with computers you can save time, but at the same time, like I wouldn't mind if somebody in the anime industry went back and did more traditional 2D animation, like Cowboy Bebop, for example. I really like is because. Like everything about the show is hand drawn. The spaceships, the space stations, the cities, everything is hand drawn, and it looks very unique and interesting. Like it has like a mixture between sci-fi and like modern day or basically like it's like a mixture between sci-fi and basically what like the older 90s aesthetic of cities, what they used to look like. And I do like that kind of art style because it's unique, it looks really good. Same goes for the maybe not the best comparison, but I do enjoy the classic Naruto series because I do love the art style, because but one of my biggest problems with modern Naruto stuff is because everything looks too bright, everything looks too like shiny, new, and whatever. But the classic Naruto series, the original Naruto series, and maybe even some Shippuden stuff, I do like that sometimes when the tone goes dark, that the whole the screen, the art style goes darker as well. It's sure, the brighter stuff is basically like, oh yeah, Naruto is just goofing around, characters are having fun, they're being goofy. But when the lighting goes darker and the whole environment goes darker as well, that's when you visually can tell, oh yeah, we're gonna have a serious and very intense moment between these characters, and this is the time our characters feel like, oh yeah, we need to cut the jokes, the bullshit, and we need to be serious and actually try to survive this dark and serious environment. Like, for example, I really love the Zabuza arc because because Zabuza is like on a whole different level. He's like literally a Jonin, like in the same level as Kakashi. And when these like three Genin, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are facing off this super powerful Jonin, they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like at one point, Sasuke tried to self-harm himself. But Kakashi tries to tell him that no matter what happens, he will try his best to save them, and even Naruto realizes, like, yeah, this is serious. This is serious. We need to get out of here. But at the same time, if we don't do something, then if we don't do something like to save Kakashi, for example, we're gonna die either way, because we don't have anyone strong enough to fight off this big Jonin from another village off, because he captured the Jonin in like a bubble, and we need to like work together to and at least to free our sensei so he can fight off this big bad Jonin that because he's on the same level as he is, so they have a bigger chance to fight this guy off. And I feel like we don't get that in modern animes as much as compared to older animes, because with older animes, I miss the more like action-oriented, very serious, story-driven stuff. Like, yeah, you can have a goofy stuff. Maybe you can have some fan service as well. But if you're doing it in a proper way, that it kind of like, for example, there's a serious moment or a very story-driven or dramatic moment, but then it gets quickly cut off with some kind of a female fan service or something like that, then I will have an issue with it, because what's the point of making like the story if you're gonna focus more on this whole, oh yeah, we're gonna have more show off more fan service. Like, I understand Japan has different ways of showcasing genres and whatnot. Like, I'm not against Japan, I'm not against anime as a genre as a whole. Like, part of me still respects anime as a medium, and I like the fact that Japan doesn't bend down the knee to the whole modern aesthetic of being, oh yeah, we need to make everything progressive and everything must be about politics, blah blah blah. Unlike the West does with their entertainment, at least not yet, hopefully. But Japan still stays strong and doesn't want their entertainment to be infected with the same stupid virus that Western entertainment is keep on getting, and I do appreciate that, but at the same time, I feel like even Japan has kind of like running out of ideas, and I don't know, man. It's like I understand the reason why the whole manga thing was because of a lot of manga creators, whatnot, and anime creators became big because of Valve brand and stuff like that, because that's the first thing they made, but. But if you're making an anime that wants to tell an actual legit story, then maybe you should cut off the whole. Maybe you should tone it down a little bit so that people can actually enjoy something that isn't just about, oh, girls just want to bang this guy, or this guy wants to bang all these different kinds of girls. Like, I want more of this. No. I don't. I cannot speak, man. I want more variety in anime, and I just feel like modern anime doesn't. I feel like modern anime just doesn't do that anymore, and it's just. I apologize. Hello, I'm back. Oh my god. I'm sorry. My mother called me. She's at the store and asked me what to buy for the store. Man, I really need to find a job. Jesus Christ. Okay. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about anime. I feel like anime needs more variety, especially modern anime. I just wanted to quickly end this off because I feel like when I look at modern anime, it just feels like all of it just looks and feels the same for me, and I just think we need to take a pager from older animes and maybe learn something from them, so we can actually like create more different kinds of genres, not just the same goofy everything is romance stuff and blah blah blah. It's just, man, I'm just getting tired of seeing the same genre of content every single time, and that's why especially getting tired of modern cartoons as well, because every cartoon, especially aimed for kids, starts off the same, like everything is just goofy comedy, and then a few episodes later they change it to a completely different genre, and I'm just getting tired of it, honestly. And with modern anime, it feels the same. Like every single modern anime, like not every single, like I said, there are a few exceptions like Freyrin maybe, and Spy X Family, maybe you have different tones, but overall it's just, I don't know, man. I just maybe I'm not looking hard enough, maybe, but I just feel like we need more variety when it comes to modern anime. I think we need more action genres in modern animes, in all honesty, but with action genres that actually have good writing and not just bullshit writing where the character just gets power-ups from a few fan service, female fan service or male fan service stuff, or maybe whatever. Like, we need more like actual series, story-driven action shows, animes, especially. That's what I personally think. I might be wrong, but I just think the fact that we're lacking those is just worrisome. But overall, yeah, that's about it. What do you guys think of? What do you guys think of anime? What do you guys think of modern anime? Do you think we need more action-driven animes nowadays, or do you think older anime is better than modern anime, or do you think modern anime is better than older anime? Man, it's kind of hard for me to talk about this without worrying about pissing off certain people, especially anime fans. But hopefully I'm gonna do all right. It's just like I said, it's really hard for me to talk about anime without pissing off a certain group of people. But yeah, hopefully this video is gonna do fine. I hope, but we shall see. If it doesn't do well, I'm gonna delete it because, you know, not everything is perfect. But yeah, like I said, in this day and age, it's much harder to talk about entertainment without certain people getting really easily offended and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what the world is, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and share this video with others. And this is Salmon17 signing off.